Boston 25 News reporter Eli Murillo on scene here in West Bridgewater. Drivers are still feeling the impact of last week's blizzard. One driver says he had to abandon his car along 495 South due to conditions, but now he says it's disappeared. I've reached out to state and local police, but the mystery remains. His car is nowhere to be found.
I got no idea where my car is.
Bob says he was driving home from East Bridgewater during last week's blizzard on Route 18 towards 495 South and was on the entrance ramp when he got stuck and couldn't get his car through.
There were about 10 inches of snow, so I got stuck in the snow. About a minute later, a plow came behind me and goes, "This isn't good."
That's when he says a couple of other smaller plow truck drivers tried to help.
In the meantime, I'm trying to go forward and back, and my battery light goes on. And my battery is new in my alternator, so something must have got wet. So I see it flash, so I shut my car off to turn it back on, and now I have no power.
It was just a couple of guys that happened upon him. I think they were smaller contractors, so they were unable to help him in that situation, and they asked him if he would like them to call for a tow for him. So we don't know if they ever did or not.
Bob says he returned on Tuesday after the storm and says his car was gone. Our Boston 25 crew spent some time on the road using our dash cam and hoping for a clue that could lead us to the now missing 2008 Toyota Corolla. But even local towing companies in the area didn't have a lead.
They had no records. They said we have these 4 or 5 companies we use. I tried all the companies. We've actually called them 2 or 3 times. So from there, I called the town police. Then I called some local towns. Between my wife and I, a few hours, I called about 30 tow truck companies in the whole area and surrounding.
A week later, and not one notice about a tow or impound.
At first, I thought maybe it was pushed off the road by like a bigger plow truck. So, my husband, every time he drives on that after work every day, he looks to see if it's there. If with the snow melting now, we're thinking could have been buried, but that's not possible.
It was stolen, but I doubt it very much because you would have had to get that out of the snow somehow and then get a tow truck. So the chances are it was towed.
Mass State Police says last week's blizzard resulted in more than 700 reported disabled vehicles. That number does not include how many cars were towed. Bob says he's leaning on the community's help, but the mystery remains. Where could their car be? In West Bridgewater, I'm Eli Murillo for your local station, Boston 25 News.